हेलो फ्रेंड्स, तो कैसे हैं आप लोग। बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आपका इस टेक गुरु चैनल पे। और मैं हूं आपका दोस्त और होस्ट। और आज हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे कुछ बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग प्रोग्राम्स ऑन पाइथन, जिसके अंदर सम कॉन्सेप्ट्स ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड प्रोग्रामिंग आएगा और सम ऑफ द कॉन्सेप्ट्स ऑफ फाइल हैंडलिंग भी आएगा। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं।
In this project, we have seen that there is a variable f which is used to open a file named report in append mode. And next, there is a class named teacher which has a function that is method is named as input. And in input, we take information from the of the student, whether it is name, roll number, id number, course. There is an option that is we have to just input the number, that is whether 1, 2 or 3 or 4. If we put 1, then it is already assigned that 1 is BCA, then BCA is assigned to that BCA course is assigned for that student. Next is university, whether AKU or PPU. Just like a course, he have to insert whether 1 or 2. In batch 1, 2 or 3. In session, whether 2020 to 2023, 2021 to 2024, just like this till 2026. After that, we have to insert the marks that the student got in his examination, that is marks of math, the marks of English that he got, or the marks of IT that he got, and marks of Python and marks of management. Then all the details is assigned to a variable named a student inside the class, and this variable is written inside the report file which we had already prepared in the beginning. Then there is another class named detail. We have used a constructor in it, that is with the help of init function and id. In this, we can get the detail of the student with this class, just like we just have to enter the id of the student and we get the total information of that student, that is whether it is the name of the student, id of the student, roll number of the student, course, university, batch which is allotted to the student, and all the marks that he get into his examination. Along with that, there is a total marks and total percentage he get is also been announced, also been declared into that detailed class. Then the program starts from here now, that is firstly there is a variable wh which is used to input the information from the user, that is whether he or she is a teacher or a student. If he or she is a teacher, then he has to enter 1, or whether it is a student, he just have to enter 2. If the user enters 1, then we know that there is a teacher or any other unauthorized access is present in it. So we have also been prepared a pin which is given to only a student, only teacher, and this pin is here, and this is known by only the teacher. So if the pin entered is correct, then all the functions inside this is performed by the teacher. Whether it is false, then we have print that please enter the correct pin, and the program is closed. If the teacher enters the correct pin, then the class teacher is used by object obj variable, and there is another variable that is no number of a no underscore stu, that used for the number of a student the teacher wants to enter the information. Then for I in range the number of a student he wants to enter, the loops run for that only time. And then the if the teacher also wants to see the detail of the student, there is also option to see the detail of a student by entering the id number of the student. if in this wh variable, if the user enters enters a student, that is presses 2 into it, then we know that there is a student, and the student has only student is only can see the detail of the student. They have not right to manipulate or add change or add any type of information into the program. So let's execute our program. In this program, if we run the code, then first a message comes that who are you a teacher or a student? If there is unauthorized access in this program as a teacher, then he or she, the user, presses 1, and the unauthorized access user doesn't know the pin of the program, then he entered any of the pin, and the program's closed. He comes out of the program. Then I run again the program. If there is authorized access and the teacher is opening into it, then teacher press 1. Please enter the pin. The authorized teacher know the pin, and he or she will enter it. How many students information do you want to add? So I would like to add 2 students information. So first student information is Rohit, roll number 26, ID 16597, and course is BCA. Enter the university, that is PPU. Choose the batch is batch 1, and enter the session, in which session the student is present. So here it is 3. Then we have to enter all the marks that is assigned to the student. Marks obtained in math 49 out of 100. So the marks obtained in English 49, 89, 94. Marks obtained in management is 97. Taking information for another student. Another student name is Tanya. Roll number 56, ID number 16598, and enter the course pursued. Then he or she pursued BBA. Enter the name of the university. University is AKU. Batch 1, session 22-25. Marks obtained in math 79, 98, 99, 100. Management 45. There is a message print that do you want to check the detail of the student? Then yes, I want to check the detail of the student. Enter the ID number of the student. ID number, there is a student named Tanya, and her ID is 16598. Then I've written is 16598. Here is a detail of that student, Tanya. ID number 16598, roll number 56, course BBA, University AKU. Batch allotted to her is batch 1, and the session in which a student present is 22-25. Marks obtained in math is 79, and all the marks is written here. Total marks obtained for Tanya is 421 out of 500, and total percentage obtained by Tanya is 84.2%. Then there is another message comes that do you want to check the detail of a student? So yes, I want to check the detail of other student. As you already seen that here I don't entered my ID number or name before into this program executing program, but I have entered my detail previously. So this is the program which can store the detail of the student from stored. Then I can call it whenever I want to see that detail. Then just I have to enter my ID number, as my ID number is 16588. So I put here my ID number 16588. Then by clicking enter, I get my all the report here, that is name Abhay Rana, ID number 16588, roll number 87, BCA AQ batch 1, session is 22-25, all the marks obtained in different subjects, and total marks obtained by Abhay Rana is 494 out of 500, and percentage is 98.8%. Do you want to check the detail of other student? The number of a student we would add into this stores the information of all the student, and when the programs closes, the data that is stored into it doesn't get interrupted at all. Then all the data is stored in a very secured way. So do you want to check the details of other student? No, I don't want to check. Rather, then thank you for visiting here. And if we run the program as a student, we can't get authorized to manipulate or change any detail of the student. So if we enter as a student, then I just have to enter the ID number, that is my ID number 16588, and I get the detail of that student, and the program closed. In case of a student, there is no any process for manipulation and changing of student's detail. There is only a way to change the detail of the student, is as accessing the program with the help of pin given by the teacher. Thank you for viewing my project. That's all about my project.